A wonderful day from me to you, all the lovers of freedom and all the lovers of peace. I'm bringing good tidings from the Most High God, the God of our ancestors. I'm bringing good tidings from the ancient Father, ancient Spirit, ancient Water. I'm bringing good tidings from all the various galaxies and frequencies. My next prayer for you today that are supporting the truth and who is following us to make sure we have a better society, that it shall be well with you in all your ramification of life. Whatever thing you lay your hands to do must be blessed. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share. Today being Tuesday, 3rd of June 2025. As I'm about to share my thought with you again, we have finally launched our Patriot platform. That very Facebook page we created in 2001. So we are going to start using it at any moment from now. For those of us that want to follow us there, just put in the National Patriot Association. So direct you that in our page. You can even verify it. Just check inside the info. You can see the day when it was open. So this struggle, we have been in it from the one, and we will continue until we have a better society. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share among your friends. Whatever thing we are doing right now, we are not doing it for individual. We are doing it for the sake of humanity. At the time you do for humanity, the world will always give back to you also. That's why for most of us that is fighting justice for Abba, it's not about Abba here. It's all about putting all these MS-13 gang to where they belong. These very people you are seeing, they are worse than MS-13 gang. That's the highest gang. People where they, where they do a big job for our men. I don't want to use the meeting. Recently, inside the last 2 months, thank God for Kash Patel, the FBI director, and the Attorney General of the United States of America. This guy were apprehended and they were persecuted squarely. So that's why we are going to keep on calling on all responsible agencies that are going to help us to clear our society. Even these people, ordinary policemen from Ugbo cannot do them anything. At the time we keep on putting in here our problem. It comes to a time in the life of Abaka. Abaka, we are passing through this kind of difficulty. Just the same way we have been crying. Abaka, we always cry to God. God, when are you going to take terror away from our land? When are you going to do this? If you read that Habakkuk 2 verse 2, God told Habakkuk vividly. He said, Habakkuk, write the vision, make it plain. That is to say, whatever thing you need, write it down. So that any person where you see him, is like you are writing it, place it on the signboard. So that any person where you see him might come to your rescue. That's why, by the grace of God, the authority vested upon me, as the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the same time CEO for Civil Disobedience, the Archbishop of Activism, we are demanding justice for Albert, and the end of Tony Kabaka and the Shenan1Gans with his rascality is very close. Very close. When this thing happened, I did a video to make sure nobody got a problem. At times, people always feel that when there's some lunatic, they are on your side, automatically that what is going to give you justice. No, it's not like that. It's not all majority that are right. If you doubt what I'm saying, there was something that happened in Bologna during the PFM inauguration. That was 2018. It was me against 13 aliens. Do you know 13 of them were boozled, they were wrong. So it's not a majority. And they want to bastardize those social media. Once things happen, all these aliens begin to come out and speak. Not knowing that you don't fight the truth and win. Any person that is fighting the truth, you are fighting God. Any person who tends to pervert the truth, you are fighting God. I'm going to be proving it to you. That's why it is very, very nice. If you have not shared this broadcast, make sure you do just that. Share it massively. I don't know why we don't always share to our platform. We have the donation. We have National Patriot. If I don't share to that page, nobody shares. And it is very appalling in most cases. If I don't share to those pages I just mentioned, nobody shares. We have to vividly develop the habit of sharing because we have just entered another reign. The reign we are right now is not to pamper anybody. Anybody that is not ready to stand as a patriot, you go give us chance for platform. It's not about my Bonwani. How many of us doing the thing? That's what matters. Who knows tomorrow? God may be catapulting me to a different reign. You may be the one that God is going to choose tomorrow to start doing broadcast. And if you are doing broadcast, nobody shares it. How is it going to look like? So we should know our core responsibility. We are patriots. Any person that follows this page, you are not just another person, you are a patriot. Who is a patriot? A patriot are people who support their country vigorously. They defend their country. And they defend their country, they defend constitution that made the people's life to be okay. They fight for human rights. They are not tired. They play one wing, they play all wing. All what will bring salvation to humanity. So there is a difference between a freedom fighter and a patriot. A freedom fighter can always fight for one particular thing, where a patriot supersedes all. Now be the Oga part of them all. So since I carry patriot matter for head, it don't take not be today. But right now we are going to be waking our platform up soon. So what I've just said yesterday, we'll begin to do whatever we can do to help our people. And don't forget this. Politicians are the key nation. Patriot are the build nation. If you watch the people, the world leader we are seeing today, and patriot also, another word for patriot also is a revolutionary. That's another word for patriot. So don't expect politicians to feast your community. They can't feast it. If Obazee came as a technocrat, that's why I believe in building school, building institution. If you have come as a patriot, all these MS-13 gang, naive for fight, he would have tried by one way or the other to make sure he see foreign allies to clear our bushes. So that's the difference that are there. Patriots are born, they are not made. That's why you see today, we have been in this very struggle, and most of our brothers, by the grace of God, they are still going to come and join us, so that we fight and fight and fight and make our society to become a better place. Please, I'm still trying to share to one of you two so that we can have a full house. Then first start telling people who we know more and have the practice it just now. Because one thing we are not really getting clear. If you don't speak, I don't speak. If nobody can speak, we are gone. So whatever thing that is happening today, you are joining hands to make sure we have a better society. If you always look at it and at this person you fight for, you not go feel succeed. It's in the reform. So you have to attend and look at it that you are not doing this thing for anybody. You are doing it for us to have enabling of society. So that we also have a society where our children tomorrow can go. If Nigeria were to be good, there are a lot of persons. There are most of you today, your children, they are 18 years. You don't even have the plan of taking them home. Now, one way, but than way boy now. Don't you know you build a house, all those houses for one of your wicked uncle? Or have you been no mind they been no can send book but webo. Webo one ana. Ali there nothing like one way suffer you will ever enjoy it. But it's not forthcoming because some group of aliens made it to be so. They want us to remain in exile. Because while the way the state is right now, it benefits them and it favors them. When the society becomes equal right and justice, there are a lot of persons that go hungry. Because many are into child trafficking, many are into adrenochrome, many are into criminality. Just imagine a state, the money that was supposed to be going to the government treasury, it go to an individual purse. Later they celebrate 1 billion. You will say the two also. Now how is the state going to go forward? These are your words that they are hitting. Most of the time, the government don't even have money that will make the citizen to be okay. And these same people, if you look at the way all these morons, all these intellectuals, all these efulefu, all these Australia wallaby, all these constituents, all these bovine and ignoramus caliwa, if you see the way they are supporting lies and evil, all our bushes is being taken over by Fulani. That doesn't bloody care. Now you made the problem of one man. This is a man, now using how to take caution. This is a man, is in FBI nest. If people don't they look for him, then you feel it's more important than the life of people you know then you want to call yourself that you are a normal person. You are a lunatic. You are not normal. So let me just read the heading so that we start doing the little we can, because the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything at all. That's why we are demanding justice for Obazee. The end of Tony Kabaka Shenan1Gans and Rascal1Ty in Edo State is very, very close. Very, very close. It is not SAGA. It is not SAGA. It's a spiritual revolution. And one thing that baffles me most about Edo alien, they count everything to be Nawatize, Nawati born here. No! According to Spanish, like when you have some problem here between you and somebody, you go say you don't rest. The other person for a man, he don't rest. They go still bring like letter come for you. You get where that case supposed to reach. They feel not charge any of una again. That was why who should die. All these things, we must get to the tail end of it. So their saga will not do anything. Let them insult anybody's father. Let them insult anybody's mother. And I want to be sending this very message to an amigo's brother. You better go and change your senior brother that is a dog. Go and shame him. We that are really fighting for justice for our brother and for everyone that is still going to be oppressed tomorrow. Give fight all the fight. So it's not only just only for our bad. Because this scenario, if we doesn't stop it, and going to continue. Not be said they don't bring your power, your map picture, come on. You come the back. You come the show chest, say, like say, now let you one day. You better call him to order now. If you live in glass, I do not throw stone. It is better now you do a video to condemn it where or tell no Diona, a memo war, mama gear no ye. Our bad brothers and sisters have never one day resorted to insult anybody's father, anybody's mother. But I see no reason why you guys are turning this into SAG. It is not a SAG. This is a revolution without termination. Imagine somebody that have been millions of you speaking, you couldn't. Then you resorted to. That's why I want to appreciate as many people fighting for about that. You have not resorted to. You do the kind of thing they are also doing. Continue to do your broadcast normally. If you watch it today now, we don't lie on you. I don't lie upon anybody. I preach it here, bring it out of the scripture. And the reason why I said these people, they are fighting God. If you read that John, which have not become a memory verse for each and every one of us, or Manati quoted John in now, when there's something wrong with that person. Either a do alien seek a work with, or you see affiliate yourself with the do alien. But now it's supposed to be a memory verse for everyone. Because I always use it to conglomerate or buttress so many things that would have been difficult for us to understand. That John chapter 8 verse 32. Or where you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. If you also go John chapter 4 verse 24. Or where our God is a spirit. Everyone that must worship God in spirit and in truth. That is to say, our God is true. When people are fighting truth, they are fighting God. So all these things you are seeing today, you are going to be how they are going to end up. And they've lost woefully already. How are you going to cover a house that will be destroyed? How are you going to pervert this thing that is so true? We saw what happened yesterday. How one musician intend to show appreciation to what about Obazee might have also affected his life by one way or the other. They unleashed on the guy. They commanded the guy to go and delete that very video. And the guy deleted it. Now, what does that mean? That is to say, if you never be a guy of your own, that there are so many things you do, I will wear. Now, bondage you did. It just be like as I be now. Now, if you are under some certain pressure, they don't want you to grow. Look at this midget in America. I told you guys here how I did a video 2018 precisely. Should be 2019. When Muhammadu Buhari, the then president of America, went to America to go and see President Donald J. Trump. Just for him to meet President Donald J. Trump, they wanted him to pay for A29 to Kano jet, so that one will now enable him work in a business he can't do. Then I did a video about it. Then the struggle of Biafra struggle was really tense. That Nigerian army, they are using the whatever Nigerian has to go and be bombing their fighter jet, to go and be bombing Imo State, Olu and the rest, you know. Then I do the video from his platform to tell President J. Trump that he shouldn't sell A29 to Kano jet for Muhammadu Buhari. That the one they have before, they are using it to terrorize Igbo people. Do you know what? This midget, this emitter, he called me immediately. He said I should bring down that video. That was the very day I knew that I cannot succeed, still be controlled like this. That's censorship. That's why you see a lot of persons today, they will be under some person. There are a lot of things they cannot do. So I pity people who are still yoking with their doing. I pity people, you don't want to give yourself freedom. And if you want to be free, now one day you will start on. Nobody has the right to censor anybody. I cannot inherit your problem. The guy, okay, the guy is a musician. He sings for everybody. He shouldn't be singing for you. Now, how does this matter happen from the womb? It happened that FBI, EFCC arrested this guy. Oh. They're not knowing that there is other thing that behind it. You came out and start backing. Why so many persons? They couldn't bring out one video today that this was the video Kabaka used in insulting, Abba using insulting Kabaka. Just the same way they are playing the Shenan1Gans on now. How he called FBI for Kabaka and all of others. There was no video like that surfaced. They are always just imagining. Because though alien are people, when one, they be like a sheep. Oh, if sheep just they go now, one fall inside hole. All of them, none of them will turn back hole. Everybody will continue to fall inside. All of them, they must fall inside. That was why the Bible described them. These are the same sheep. A man was having 100 sheep. One missed out of it. He left 99 in an open field. He started looking for that one. Who are those people? Those are Edo. He left 99 sheep in an open field. Not be saying he go put them for us first though. Because value down way. But that is the same value today they had on Tony Kabaka. Now they don't even care whether the state will go forward. They don't even care what all neighboring villages are, bothered about. Now this is a man that has potentiality. He has money. Fulani can never go to his territory. He has boys that guide him. But you that is fighting for somebody that is deep powerful, equivalent to MS-13 gang in America, that even police, any police cannot just go to his house and arrest him, except if that warrant is from the CP. You know, say that CP never see a bribe from them. Then you are supporting such a man. By so doing, you are allowing the wrath of God to be upon you and your generation. Don't you know that there are a lot of things we do today? It's not going to end like this. What is coming here is a lot of inevitable consequences. There are so many things we might be going through today. It might be caused by the person that reincarnated us. There are so many things a lot of people are paying for today. It is the deal of their mothers and their fathers. We did the jam. Now this jam they had pass for each other. There are some persons, life go dey hard down. This same person, wife go dey disturb am. Why there are some persons, life go dey hard down, but he go still get, the family go still dey bound. So that's why whatever thing we are sowing right now, we are going to reap it tomorrow. So for those of you that feel you are clapping right now, what about the case now goes to court tomorrow? What are you going to do? Do you think you can ever contract any lawyer? That lawyer will say, okay, I'm going to give you justice. He cannot say now, justice. Why are they not saying justice for Tony Kabaka? Why are people not saying justice for Tony Kabaka? Now they will make all their noise just to show that I was with you. Now, who God love he chastise? What he chased in discipline? Tell people the truth. He get where bad will do it. Now if you do one, we'll tell them so, but you are resorting to violence. We not follow you, they did that one. This is not the best way. That's just it. A man that must win any case, you have to be very, very calm so that you don't do the same thing other people are doing. Okay, look at it now. A man that said that he's close to 60 years. The matter will not concern you. You get mama for house. You the insult person mama. And the same person where they cause more pikin, he does not resort to the same thing. Now, is that one not lunacy and idiocy? Now, is that hard to fight a fight? Because I've been imagining this thing right from time. Anytime you hit a do alien, you hit them so hard. They resort to Duarte or Oryomba. Right now, Oryomba is no longer working. They are now insulting people's parents. Because that name, I told you before, now is dead on arrival. That name is dead on arrival. It's not the function again. It has been erased in the spirit realm. So you can see the kind of game we are playing. They are playing right now. If you live in glass house, you do not throw stone. And there's another thing I'm going to be breaking to us again, which I really put here. Anyone that fights the truth is fighting against God, because God is truth. If we must succeed, we have to allow the tree of fruit of truth be seen in our society. Look at how our society is supposed to be. You can see that this garden is full up of trees. Full up of trees. Now so truth suppose fool our society. Front tree day, back tree day. Anywhere you turn this camera go, now tree day everywhere. Now so truth suppose fool our society. Truth in our society is supposed to be like an oxygen. No man can ever live without oxygen. No plant will ever be green without that chlorophyll. The sun must shine upon a leaf to make sure that they have that chlorophyll, so that it will not become a complete metamorphosis. So very, very important. So if we must excel whatever thing we are doing, if we must have a better society. If you look at it today, go to Nuremberg Code 2.0. The law that governs this world is truth, not lies. But what a lot of people are doing now, they are pushing up a narrative. If any person try to convince you with what is negative, try to turn it to become positive, know that you are not woken. So many of us picked this very issue right from when it was in EFS custody up to now. Do you know these people, they are not seeing any reason, because they are brain fat. They are not seeing any reason to back down, because why our own? The more they break, the more they get more reason. Say, man, these people, we are demanding justice for everyone that have been oppressed, who are being in short category. That's why if you see people that is fighting truth, don't know that they are fighting God. They are not fighting that person. What is happening today? God only projected that back. Today expose these people wickedness and their idiocy and their lunacy. That is what God is exposing. Only where being a popular person, God is using him as a case study here. Not for bad thing, but for good thing. If Abat contests for governor for Edo State today, do you guys know that he will win? Despite the scandalism. I think among all the social media presenters right now, there is a woman, I think I mentioned about her before. I think her name is Self-Love or so. I guess she lives in Spain. I know there have been an issue before now when he was castigating. I know it's all these Edo alien too, because Edo alien, he and Mabo, where I'm Mabo there. He have been castigating them. I didn't really see anything bad about it because you know. Do you know there was one that first happened? That brrr, brrr. The woman rushly came out and do the same thing Edo alien was doing, not knowing that she herself, she's a different person from Edo alien. Very unique, more than Edo alien. Now she did that video after he now saw the context that we did very thing we created, that it was from Punch newspaper. You know, that woman came out again and said that this very thing is not about photo. He only just showcased what Punch newspaper meant. That was the only person I saw that speak the truth. And in this very scenario again, about how that boy were told to go and delete that very video, this woman spoke another truth again. Tell me how such woman go die premature. She don't feel that premature. It's not all about having big platform. It's all about the truth that you carry. If tomorrow we now have a better Edo State, and now when I do a selective who have really preached hygiene in our society, who have even taught us morals, if I not day number one, then ring down. They ring that very selection. For real. I know what I put in here. A lot of people couldn't digest it at the initiative because of home and mama. If you want to really be factual, I know what I put in here. I have never one day support injustice. Our topic at times, the way it comes, we are trying to educate our people. Make sure our people wake up from their slumber. That's why we don't just come out to attack Beragbuye. We do it session by session. There are some certain examples we make. Just see the way I reflected this woman on inside now. Why there are other people that have a bigger platform, they felt that this is not concern them. Any of these content creators that is not part of this very struggle, try to fix our society, more than not they click love and like for her. You will have yourself to blame. This one is not control. It's all about trying to let these people know that this thing we should talk about it. Support the truth. You have to support the person that support the truth. The person that don't support the truth, leave the person there. He said, whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall reap. That was why it was scripted in the book of Matthew 5 verse 7. It was scripted and you are watching a fool. Don't you say now you come fool back. 5 verse 7, he said, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. If you are merciful unto people, just the same way we are merciful to our brother, you just see what somebody right now is not writing with his pictures. And this same person right now is fighting God. At the time God start hitting him tomorrow, this is what they do. They don't care whether the next person is wrong. All these are children of the palace. They are morons. They are morons. The most senseless set of human beings you can ever see. But when people like us started saying it, a lot of you feel we are joking. You can see right now that Edo can never unite again. It can never unite because we are supposed to be united through our mentality and consciousness. And right now you find out that it's not there due to what they support. Our person go to full hand for fire. You say may put the hand more. Can you guys stand and defend this in the lockout? Or instead of you guys resorting to insulting people's mother, or no, I won't do that. I won't do that. That was why I'm sending this message to midget younger brother that is in Sweden. Of what you want, because again have a social media. We will resort to anything at all. When I say we, God will raise up people in order to accompany you. Because a man that respects his mother, do not, first of all, start insulting other people's mother. That's why it was done and dusted some time ago. If you live in a glass house, do not throw stone. It's not all about having glass in your house. All these are what it means. These are the things Edo alien are not getting clear. If you watch it today, the opposition of justice today in Edo State are the alien. They're not the feel they use my talk. If you come and can't use my talk to me, am I castigating anybody? No, we are not saying that right now. We are just explaining their attitude here and their rascality. They can't take it. Rather than they resort to start insulting mothers. What about when your mother is being insulted tomorrow? You can see that it is good you doesn't have a brother than to have a useless senior brother. I pity those children. When you are going tomorrow, if at all you want to leave it, if now only once, okay, what name are they, what example are they showing right now? If he comes tomorrow, then you are saying somebody has been insulting Tony Kabaka. Then you have been consecutively insulting somebody's mother who the papa, the mama have never wanted done anything wrong to you. The same way your children couldn't talk to you as a useless father, I'm immediate here. You have children who is looking at you. They can't talk to you. How do you now expect another person to be able to talk to somebody? Don't you think that the same way you have useless autonomy power to oppress your wife and oppress your children, a man or one man, there are extent to go in some way. Hey, do your thing. Right from time when I bought this because you are a bully. I'm not in me airport. What can you not do to other person's mother? They said they collected allegedly. Because they have no respect. Why do people like us do good? We are looking at it right now. Okay, if Abba were to be my own brother, we are from the same womb. The same thing I will do for my own blood brother is what I'm doing for anybody in media. The same thing, the same way I will speak about my own mom, the same way I'm trying to get justice for people that have been humiliated. It's not what I support. So people always take everything about SAG. That's why I do it today. They are the most useless people abroad, because when something is hitting them, instead of them to go and think, how is this thing coming? They can't it to be SAG. It's just the SAG me. Kabaka they go jail, una say the SAG. This is not just sagging. The appropriate authority that should know about your various shenanigans. They are watching everybody. They are watching. They are watching your shenanigans. If you can't repeat today, only where God is slow, now slow and steady God is doing things. If you feel you are, this will not be SAG. This will not be SAG. It's a thing that God, He wants to make sure He feast up the society. In feasting it, people will spoil and need to put them to order. For a lot of you that don't know what you are, I know a lot of you will not be conversant with it. If you live in UK, focus your attention on Buckingham Palace. 2017, at Buckingham Palace. All what you are watching is film. Made them not say Pope, not the Vatican. I made them put American Pope. I have the money you have, now why you are sustaining here. Everything have been ready. So people are bringing people to justice. If you feel, well, this is the best you can do for your society, buying by Fulani, they will not talk about it. A lot of shenanigans, law and order. Okay, also look at the mobile court the other day now. The very day they did the environmental sanitation. Do you know, they also say that it was misinformation, and that video we read. A local government, whatever came out and said that that video is real. But APC government, in collaboration with all these aliens, they wanted to cover it up. Why the censorship? So anything that happens, you guys want to turn it to be another thing. They want to be making us as instrument already come and caricature. After all, this one no matter. No. This is the time for payback, and it is revolution. I guess when Ibrahim Traore, maybe we're discussing with one or two persons, they will look at it as it's not going to be possible. Go and look at it right now. First Africa country to produce a airplane is Burkina Faso. When did they get their freedom here? Ibrahim Traore took over the government in 2022. Just barely 3 years ago, they cannot manufacture a plane. We do not see have an industry where they manufacture matches. Okay, tell me now what will function in Edo when a majority of the citizens are lunatic. Come on to talk for man truth, they can't say it. Tell me any person that cannot support the truth. That will say that person is gone. That person is not a human. Small time and we'll start declaring refugee in Burkina Faso. Every one of us came out the other and supporting Burkina Faso. But if you can support Ibrahim Traoré you have not met in your life before. He started the struggle as a revolutionary. But today is getting results. Just give Burkina Faso 5 years time. They will be better than all these European countries you are talking about. What makes everything, what made the country to be okay? When the natural resources is used thoroughly for the well-being of the citizens. The neo-colonialism is there. Their resources right now is being used for the Burkinabes. It's no longer used in France. It's no longer being used by the deep states. What they say that they helped or they took, they not get money. Now Africa, now they extort all waiting that you feel say that they build up their country here. You are going to watch this Europe 10 years time. It go be like desert. By then, earlier one of us went and migrated. And we are living with our melanin. You know what it is my skin? They put for Spain weather. Despite if we not there yet, they are gone. You doesn't know your works. That's why whatever it takes, as a God on earth, we must speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So this neo-colonialism that is evergreen in our country, okay, now just look at it. We say we are one in Edo State. Now why the division? Why not let's speak the truth for once? And I met a matter of why I don't level you. And you people doesn't want to speak the truth. You want to use rascality to make sure you do everything. And by the grace of God, God must come to our rescue. There is no condition in this life that is permanent. Pharaoh do on a very good day. The children of Israel, they got their freedom. Obama never thought that their end will come. Joe Biden never thought that. The deep state never thought that their end will come. Pope never thought that the Vatican will be gone. Go and look at the atrocity committed by Beckham. None of them ever thought. So I get people was also advocating. There was a woman who said, that was the early 2000s, who said that Obama's wife, Shenan1Gans. You know, said they killed that woman. They killed that woman. That woman is a journalist. The woman, first of all, exposed it. Say Obama. I know a lot of people are still lunatic anyway. If you still believe what Michelle Obama saying a woman, I don't know what they do you. That is to say you are still friend to Edo Eli, and they'll drag you to your early grave. His name is Michael Robinson. Obama wife, now Michael Robinson the name. All those children you are claiming, they rent and take the art thing, not be the get them. Even up to Emmanuel Macron wife, now man. Emmanuel Macron. Owohani, Bridget, Okpiano. Now, you have to first of all know all these things so that you know the way to talk on issues. All these are what we have been putting here right from time. It's just that people don't wake up. Thank God it's not still too late. That's why I'm urging it and every one of us, let's stand as a patriot. What does patriot do? They support the truth vigorously, whosoever that it may concern. And we never knew that the kind of a matter, anything that they supported, any injustice they supported, you support it. And in most cases, and if you also look at this alien who is supporting evil in our society, now hereditary before them, see their gene, e.g. midget in America. That's why he never make example with his parents. Because it's hereditary. There are people that inherit stupidity. Or waro is again can't change. They are always bully. A man cannot be having a mother at home when you know that people can also pay anybody. You are reki. I record them when you look back there. Or they can even hear you feel bogging you. Now, how will you be in a safe society? You have loved one in a society that is not safe. If any person say today where we are putting our parents to danger, it is because we have a lawless society. If you look at it here right now, nobody will tell you that if at all Obazee is coming for me tomorrow, this guy is fighting against me and all of that, they are not going to come for me. He has nothing to do with anything around me. Let's see how we can read this very man. But our own, either if they have tried spiritually, if they cannot get you a bed of care, the muye way they do so, not the work. Imagine one. I always say very megwa instead of me to complain of you, I will compliment you. Let me put this one here free for our back because now you celebrate a birthday. The grace upon this very young man, a grace a Gideon boy. A grace a Gideon women. If you read your Bible critically in the book of Judges, I know I've said it, but I want to reiterate it again. Or to seek it to our head. So that let them drop off their weapon. Let them come and join in the struggle of making the society to become a better place. What does the angel of the Lord told Gideon? He said, you are going to fight all your enemy as if you are fighting one man. That's what is happening today. Do you know? Hundreds of them is fighting that bad. It's like nobody is fighting him. How about you say, do not want to know about your own what they can. How about place your hand on my head? No matter whatever I will do tomorrow, I will not retrieve what I've said now. And that is the way it is. You know, in Jeremiah 3 verse 15, according to the or we argue we won't marry, not do you here with that will teach you with knowledge and understanding. Mewano, I'm the one. That's why I'm doing all this exposition so that you know. Midget cannot resist such bully. He can't resist it. Or man resist a bully. Imagine where social media we monu and the same person I go or my way at here. Nobody even knows what's in mind right now. But I know that the end of Tony Kabaka is now. The end of Shenan1Gans is very, very close. Falta un poquito. Un poquito. La puerta de casa. SRC or Tony Kabaka, you get vision. La puerta de casa. A lot of you will not understand because you are not in this very struggle. We have been wanting God to bring the people that are perpetrating evil in our society. Imagine we are facing domestic terrorism. Fulani doing their own. Our people cannot go to farm. Even people in the city is being terrorized. Then you want to call that one a society? We are in a state of Lodiba. We are in a state of Gadaga. We are in a state of Holland Balu. We are in chaotic and aquatic states. We are in a state of Iwinwism and a state of everywhere. We are in a state of categorical species where things don't function. We are in a state of resonance magnetica where you cannot breathe. You are dead among the living. That's where we are right now. Now, for us to leave this very state, something must have to be done. Environmental sanitation need to be done. Anyway, every Saturday, the government should do environmental sanitation. Go and clear our bush. The MS-13 gang we have in those states, let him disarm them and place them where Obazee locked them before. I know Obazee locked these aliens somewhere. But Okpewolo kona kiekunia. Okpewolo manager will tag mona watia one of them. What Okpewolo, I know it. One of the most useless governors in this world, Okpewolo. More than just wait, make me finish what me they do first. Let me see when Okpewolo even leave position. A case in one answer, you won't believe your heart. Then you give power, you give political power to somebody. Up to today, you went back on destroying it. You want to crush criminality. Now, this very what happened to Abba supposed to now become a state of emergency to be declared. Do you know what? A broad daylight armed thugs went to somebody's house after he promised that he want to go wear his parents for her. Where me say me he want to go so to them. Now be weird. I don't wear and slap for those of you. But getting there, the parents were not there. Assuming the father were there. Assuming the mother were there with that aggressiveness, something that would have happened. But Okpewolo being a lunatic, He's not doing anything about it. Because the life of the people, you only come and protect APC. What is going to happen to you this way? Everything that happened in Edo State today, forget about this alien that is happening you. Because one of the duty of any governor is to protect lives and property. God is saying, well, I cannot call myself a patriot. Something will happen to somebody with one you won't have. A patriot are people that are ready to anytime where they go or walk. If he recanate, he recanate. Imana Mugunya who will carry on for her. I will not be afraid to talk to this alien. I will not be afraid to talk to this MS-13 gang. No, then I'll be afraid of you. Then I'll call myself a patriot. I better resign. Don't you see the way Ibrahim Traoré have been dead there in the West? He dead then. He dead there. They don't see anything doing. But our own here, we are always afraid. Then you want a better society. He said, those that need the gold must be ready to till the soil. This life is not only about what you are going to eat. Also create an enabling environment because what the baby river where a lot of us, what we saw before is what we are reaping now. I tell you about reincarnation, I tell you about the women here. Let even assume or let even assume it's true. You should see the passion. There are a lot of persons, they have passion to rescue. This was the same passion. If Moses were not having passion to rescue, you would have not been going to church today. I know how many of you have used Moses as a point of contact. If Moses did not succeed to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt, there would have not been Christianity. If Jesus Christ does not show his ruggedity, so bold, speak the gospel in a and say, there would have not been Christianity you created today. Now, let's assume we are going to write story about ourselves. The kind of life we live. When so and so people were in our street. What was your contribution? What do you want anybody to emulate from you? Or they want to not pay you according. They want to pay your children according to the life you live. Let's assume our life has been recorded. Tomorrow, watch your magyomba. Because you never support the truth. Let's assume with truth or is like an energy you eat. It's something that fuels your energy. Don't you know that I do make example of my father here. Even the civil the Ude, what would the whatever security this thing right now that people don't want to do in Uronigbe. During the time of my father, he no get that year in end of 80s. Now the papa now organize this Ude. Now the organizer. My own late father were the one I'm with double barrena. No more you want with criminality. I think you guys call it civil defense. My own late dad. Then the society was not as worst. So that when you go out move you don't come and steal in our area. You don't come and steal in our area. But village, not that threats were there. My father was a mobilizer. Go and ask anybody. Go and ask anybody. Alien and background. Any Arabo, any Otolevo yi. Ukpakeri Aladiane. Agbe petition agbene. A petition already magbena ya tag benadowa. After my late father's death, it was some of the letters in Ara Army that were written by my father. Let anybody come out in Ogida where what his father were contributing in the society was more than what my father's own. I'm a replica picture of my father when it comes to when I never when I have. So all these morons you are seeing today, go and test their father's blood. That's what these lunatics. They have also breathed the same thing to their children. Because you have their children is embracing them, kissing them. They are also inculcating such dubious acts. That's why everyone have a going up. Their children will not attend the same school with our children. If you are running school, change your children to another school. Because they are all bovan and catholic. The truth must have to be established. Any person or owner will lie without. First of all, you support the truth, irrespective of whatsoever it may concern. But you see what people do today. They always take side to support evil. What about when it happens to you tomorrow? What about when it happens to you? I remember when Shenan1Gans, this midget in America, were having problem with Shenan1Gans. Every one of us joined him. I also speak for him. We did not say because Shenan1Gans was a Beweja or he had boys. Right now you are supporting a man which you want to call FBI for. Your video is out right now. You will download the Muye page because I will tap on page many. Let's all go to the jail. We are going to keep on flogging this issue until all the complicity brought to book. You know this man before me. You knew him before me. You call FBI that is worse than MS-13 Thank God those ones they recorded it. It's just for us to carry that kind of video right now. We play it in Moncloa in Madrid. We play it in Brussels. Maybe by then, a patriot will take over now. Congratulations to the Polish Poland president. He just won an election. He's also pro-Trump. He's a patriot. He might take over our European countries. By the grace of God now, election in Spain on day. We will also campaign for Santiago Abascal. He's also a patriot. Any of these people will protest. We must have a better society one day. But we need to be more united with the last man. If you have never been wearing the coat of a patriot, you can also be a patriot. Maybe I can't tell you about it. You have a tiramba for no way, lad. Because not be asking the feed it. You might walk Benini. I walk by immunity and you my European. That's why if you want to fight your another method of fighting all these aliens, just be persistent in what you are doing. Or you are only going to attack who are fearing. That's why there was a time I was doing topic. Yeah, I scatter. I will tell you. Me, I will video showing you I saw though. Let them are more now. That's so big way. On an arrest within no Mudia no Romeo near Begonia Agbo and Beckett. On is that so big way. Who are your back? Who you have? I don't understand. I'm not even I know my way or can I even know my and it is tough for them. And the most disgusting part of it that it really they pay me for our people who are there right now suffering. But I know salvation will come. It will last forever. The Kazera mafias, the Nazi Malaysias that wanted to cause Third World War, Nimaya ready with Ukraine, all of them, both the Mossad in Israel, Obazee, as we speak right now, the military tribunal going on under Nuremberg Code 2.0. Military tribunal is going on. 500,000 seal indictment. Have a criminal. So become a ready is going to happen in those states. Have a household name in now who have we know them. We know them just for the type to just go there. Maybe Mahaya will be ready to be man. Because I cannot be having a patriot platform yet it don't. What I don't need is empowerment. Hey, somebody I was talking to one reputable person yesterday on phone. He's a very big guy. He say, chairman, you they try and do well. I will say we get somebody like Ibrahim Traore now. Now I laugh. He say, community, I know say you want to have me, so now well. Or man not say Ibrahim Traore go work one. You know we're dating and demerere lie. Let's assume allegedly. No, me I not use that example. Or I feel use that. Most of us were there here, so the first girl will give am belle. The very day one go abort, and that very day, now they born Ibrahim Traore. The thing is just that we need to unite. We where they suffer, we need to unite. We are not united enough. If the way these people are united doing evil, if we unite like that, do good, our life will be more better. We have a better society. But if we keep on keeping quiet like this, my dear, we are going to keep on having it. We'll lament, this one will go. And don't always be afraid. If you are doing what is right, don't always be afraid. Me, I'm not afraid of anybody. How can I be afraid of you? If you that is under the condemnation of God Almighty, then you are planning for me. It can't work. There is no way it can work. That's why it is our duty as a people. Let's stand up on our feet and take the bull by the horn. So there's not going to be time for me to talk about the last paragraph of this very heading. Maybe by another day we're going to be creating a special topic for that. I wanted to say that I don't want this video to be more than 1 hour 5 minutes. So I'm going to be rounding up by saying the end of this very Egbeweja, whose gang is worse than MS-13 gang. There is nothing like that in this very Europe we are. So when we say let the will of God be done in heaven, done on earth as it is in heaven, that is to say there is a kind of life that we live here abroad. We also want to see it at home. So that's just that. So do have a nice day, everyone. Until I come across your way again, I remain comrade Newton Igbenigun Duhuemen, the Archbishop of activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance, the CEO Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, CEO Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO the man that led the anti-vax COVID-19 all over the world. Also the CEO National Patriot Association, the CEO International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, #equality. Desde aqui saludo muy fuerte. Gracias y todos y todas. Chao.